Welcome to First Edition. Let's go live straight to the UK, where a vote of confidence is being revealed in Boris Johnson's leadership.
Boris Johnson as leader was 211 votes, and the vote against was 148 votes. And therefore, I can announce that the Parliamentary Party does have confidence.
OK, just breaking news there. The UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson has survived a confidence vote. The Parliamentary Party, led there by committee chairman Sir Graham Brady, announcing that the party does have confidence in Boris Johnson. Let's go straight to Annalise Nielsen, our Sky News correspondent, who is at 10 Downing Street. Annalise, that breaking news there, take us through it.
Look, this is a significant result in that he has succeeded, but the question has always been margin. The fact he was facing a vote of no confidence at this point suggested that he was extremely unpopular with his own party, and those concerns were coming from the constituents. And so to see this result come through today, he's certainly not out of the woods yet, even if he lives to fight another day. The message that Boris Johnson had today to his own party room was that he was too much of a risk to lose. If he left, who was going to take his place, and what kind of message would that send to the public? If he was being put forward as being an unpopular option, they needed to find someone who was more popular, and that seems to have cut through to enough people within his party. But as we've seen in the past, there's only been 3 votes of no confidence that have succeeded. The last was in 1979. When you look at those who have survived a vote of confidence, you were talking about Margaret Thatcher, we're talking about Theresa May, and it certainly didn't herald a successful career after that point. Likely what we're going to see is he'll be forced out politically in the next year. As per the party rules, he cannot face another vote of no confidence in the next year. So the options for those who want him gone are either to have a vote to change the rules, which is certainly doable, or the other option is to force him out politically, as in the case of Margaret Thatcher, when they then had a vote on leadership in the party for the election. That's when they started putting the pressure on her and told her she didn't have the support to go forward. So there are different ways. Boris Johnson still has a very tough hill to climb. He needs to convince his own party that he can succeed at the election, because that's going to be the other issue. If he then goes to the election and then all of a sudden it's a Labor government comes in, they'd be watching what happened in Australia, they'd be watching what happened in the US and know that it's a risk. Right now, cost of living in the UK is incredibly high. They're facing the same inflationary pressures, but energy is a huge problem here too. Those bills are going up and people are really feeling the pinch. And this isn't going away, the discussion around what happened at Downing Street during the pandemic. The fact that they were having parties that breached their government's own rules was bad. The fact that he then went on and lied about what happened is much worse. And then there's still questions about whether he lied to Parliament. He could be facing issues with that. And we've seen his own integrity czar step down today, saying he can no longer support him based on what happened and what was revealed in the Sue Gray report. The other aspect to that is that they're going to have to try and find a way to rebuild trust, not just within the community, but within the party. So certainly going to be a relief for Boris Johnson today, but it's not over yet.
No, it's not over yet. 211 confidence votes for Johnson, 148 against, I guess closer to that 180 that he would like. Annalise Nielsen, we will touch base with you throughout the morning with that breaking news. Boris Johnson surviving that vote of confidence this morning. We'll keep you updated with the latest.